The Los Angeles Lakers lost 118 to 106 to the Orlando Magic tonight. This is now a three-game losing streak by the Lake Show. The same problems that affected them in the Chicago Bulls game a few days ago carried over to this game. It's like the same exact stuff was on display in this game tonight. Now for the Orlando Magic, Banchero had 30 points on 9 of 17 shooting from the field, 10 of 12 from the free throw line. Franz Wagner had 32 points on 13 of 26 shooting. Ridiculous field goal percentage. 3 of 10 from 3-point range and 2 of 6 from 3-point range for Banchero. So both of these guys got 30 or more points, but they shot poorly from 3-point range. That should tell you something already if you didn't watch this game, is that these guys, despite shooting poorly from the 3-point range, they got a lot of quality shots inside the paint. They got a lot of easy layups, good mid-range jump shots, great post-ups. To start off the game, they got easy buckets. I think there was a play earlier in the first quarter, I think, that set the tone for this game where Banchero was driving on a up pace transition play where they're running down the court and he's driving into the paint. LeBron is there in the paint with a few other defenders, but LeBron's help defense was really weak on Banchero. Banchero then gets the easy layup and it's off to the races. And after that, just his confidence took off. And there was just another play where I felt LeBron just set the tone for the defense tonight, in the sense that Banchero was wide open for a three, and LeBron was like a few feet away, but didn't even bother to contest it. And Banchero hit the three-pointer, and it just allowed his confidence to keep growing after that point. So I think that those two plays really set the tone for the game. LeBron not helping out on help defense on Banchero to get his first layup of the game, and then Banchero getting a wide open three when LeBron could have contested it. That just gave the Magic and Banchero a lot of confidence. And then you look at Wagner. His first point of the game was a post-up play, I believe, where he was really deep into the paint and he just posted up and just got an easy bucket. That just shows how weak the Lakers defense is. Banchero and Wagner got so many easy points in the paint. Just the post-ups were ridiculous. The layups were insane. I felt Wagner had several drives in this game where he got easy layups and he was able to get whatever he wanted at will. And when I say mid-range shots, I'm not even talking about the traditional mid-range of like 17-foot jump shots, 18-foot jump shots. I'm talking about jump shots that are like 6 or 7 feet away from like the rim. That's how easy these guys got buckets in this game. So it just shows again what I've been saying for a while. The Lakers interior defense is terrible. Like Charles Barkley would say, they have no rim protection, which allows teams to get a lot of confidence against them. I think the Luka LeBron aura is starting to fade away, and teams are now really starting to test them, and their mentality is like, hey, these guys are not great defenders. If we move the ball around enough times, we're going to get either an easy layup, an easy mid-range shot, or we're going to get someone open from the three-point line that can hit the three. That's all we have to do every game against this team, and we're going to be good. I think that's the mindset of teams now when they're playing the Lakers. There's a lot of confidence. And factor in, if you push the ball up the court, you do an up-tempo pace, you're going to get easy buckets in transition against the Lakers. They are not really good at adjusting to up-tempo transition, which Orlando did tonight and what the Chicago Bulls did the other night, that the Lakers really don't have any resistance on their team to that type of style of play. Orlando definitely utilized that to their advantage in this game. I'm just trying to see if anything else stood out to me in this game. I would say Lakers surprisingly didn't have many turnovers. They only had 10. Orlando only had 8. But I think the key was just the Lakers. Lakers are getting cut up now. Just teams are getting whatever they want, whatever shots they want. Even when they miss, they're getting good shots against the Lakers. I don't really know how they can really fix this. The Lakers, to me, are now a team that has to rely heavily on their offense to beat other teams. They're not going to win games on defense. That's the way I look at it going forward. So they're in a tough stretch right now, and I don't think it gets easier. The next game they play the Indiana Pacers, which is another playoff team. That's going to be a very hard game in which they'll be tested again. You have Halliburton, you have Turner, you have these other guys like Mathurin. These guys can play, so it'll be interesting how the Lakers adjust if they can guard the interior defense, and they can prevent a guy like Halliburton from getting hot just in that game. Just I like to see that, and I think it's kind of like a crucial game that they need to win because this could spiral out of control for the Lakers if they're not careful. Let me look at their schedule right now. I'm just looking at it right now. Yeah, they play Indiana, then they play the Bulls, Memphis, Houston, Golden State. They really need to get the Indiana win. I feel that's like a must win. They don't win that game, they could spiral out of control into like a 7 or 8 game losing streak, which I'm down for. I actually want that to happen, but they're getting tested now, which is fun to see. I will definitely be paying attention how they make their adjustments going forward with their defense. I don't think it can be fixed. They don't have rim protection. They don't have enough good perimeter defenders to mask LeBron and Luka's deficiencies on the defensive end. I think you have two black holes, and then you got a gigantic black hole in the paint. So they're in a lot of trouble going forward. And I just think the media is going to be in tears when they catch on that this Lakers team isn't for real, as they would say. They're definitely not for real. This was a fool's gold team, and people are starting to see that now. Well, I think the people on social media, that is. I don't think the mainstream media is seeing this, but that's all I have to say.